Hello everyone, and greetings from the Bay Area. I'm KGrove, and here I am once again about to experience the Bay Area Brony Spectacular, or most commonly referred to as BABSCon. Yes folks, I am here in San Francisco, California, where once again the Bay Area Bronies have put together the convention that I've been going to ever since 2014. This con has been so fun every time I've come. From the friendly bronies, to the super fun panels, to even meeting the voice actors from the show, this truly has earned its place as one of my favorite times of the year. So prepare for the fun to be doubled, or tripled, whatever way you like to put it, because we've got some exciting things going on that are about to be unfolded this very weekend. And once again I'm cosplaying, so let's rock!
Smell like this is so
Hey, I'm wearing the phone. Yeah,
Well, that's the best. It's caps around, right?
Like you can still hear audio from it, right? No, imagine you do all that and then now it's like that. But still, why would Metalbook be associated with Moon Mist if
Okay, so the pillars and the Pony of Shadow and the pillars were banished 1,000 years ago. So technically, that should have happened when Nightmare Moon was banished.
But at the same time, that she's acknowledging the existence of Mage Metalbook, but yet Rarity thought that Miss Main was a legend, was just a story. So Metalbook was real as far as they knew, but Miss Main wasn't. So I don't think she would associate like Eastern unicorns with Miss Main.
Oh wait, you're not initiated.
Whew. It was a tough wait, and it got a little hectic towards the end, but I got my badge. Sweet.
I'm sneaky. Ketchup? But not tomatoes. I like tomatoes, but I hate ketchup.
Having fun.
Day 1. Well, yesterday sure was active. Pretty long wait at the registration line, but still a lot of fun. Got to see some nice people. But as you can see, the first day of BABSCon is about to start. You know what that means. That's right. Back in my Simba cosplay for BABSCon, baby. Alright, got my badge, my costume's all set, so let's do this! Woo!
Don't forget to stop by and buy your $5 vendor's discount button. It gives a donation and gets you a discount and vendor's off.
Got a lot of stuff here.
Vincent Brony. And last but not least, Dusty Cat. Another round of applause for our amazing community guest. Check the guidebook and see when you can get autographs, see when there'll be panels with them on it. We're gonna have an amazing time. Yeah, is there anything you guys wanted to say or anything? No? Good? Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sliding past again.
Oops. Hang on.
Back here? Come on up! Rounds of applause! What's your name?
All right, there's 5. Phew, they're not missing
Okay,
one.
this is Amber, everybody.
Hi, Amber!
This is Shelby.
Hi, Shelby!
Harper, this is Harper, everybody. Come into the light.
Hi!
Everybody in the light. Nathan.
Hi, Nathan!
And Vance.
Hi, Vance.
Microphone. So I am going to pass over to my lovely colleagues over at the table, and I'm going to give Vance his microphone back.
Hi, I'm Lois, and I'm married to the worst husband in all of Quahog.
That was really good.
Hello there, my name is Junior Asparagus. I love Jesus and other vegetables. Hey, my name is, what's my name again? It'll come to you. My name is It'll Come to You. And I like taking naps. And just stuff like that. Yeah.
Woo!
Greetings to all of you out there. So I'm hoping we're here for a lot of fun this weekend. And be sure to turn in to 97.1 The Eagle.
Oh, hi there, Lois. I didn't know that you were here this evening. I'm so happy to be here with all y'all.
Great job, you guys.
That's a little bit of a difficult question. I usually tend to frolic around with the bugs, so the little buzz is a little bit too much to ask.
Oh my god. That is one darn good impression of Oogie Boogie.
I'm curious to hear what you might sound like after inhaling helium.
Could you repeat that for me?
Imagine like you're taking a helium-filled balloon and you're sucking it in really quickly. What would that sound like?
Oh, well, I guess it would sound a little more like this. It wouldn't be as deep as normal, but I guess it's a little bit of a humiliation.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Excellent. Thank you, Vance.
Woo!
Round of applause for Vance.
Way to go, Vance.
Alrighty, that's right. Way to go.
You see, I don't think you understand. I am a flying pony head.
Wait a minute. Is that a reference to Star versus the Forces of Evil? I think it might be.
As I'm just sort of floating there, and then I float faster. Can we hear what that would sound like? Oh my gosh! We're flying so fast! Stop! Come on! We gotta go! Is that what you were looking for?
It's very close. What I want to hear though is, You're floating along and you're just ahead, right? Obviously, you're just
Obviously.
ahead. So you're floating along, you have to get over this wall. Normally you just float over the wall, but for some reason you can't float right now. You have to actually pull yourself up with your lips while talking. Just curious what that might sound like.
I have to get myself up here! Come on! Someone give me a boost! This is so not okay. I got up to the top. Everybody, you had better make it up here. I made it look so easy!
Thank you, Shelby.
Woo! Yeah!
Too much. Time for a nappy, so put that blankie on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. Let it go. Let it go.
Before we actually get started, we're going to introduce ourselves. So, of course, you guys know who I am. Maybe not, I don't know.
We're not playing that again.
If you still don't know who I am, then why are you even here in the first place? I'm kidding. And then we'll go down to, actually we'll start with you, since you're the only one on this side for some reason.
I love Impossible a lot. I promise I'm here for an actual reason, so, which you'll find out at the end, so yeah, you can clap now.
Before we continue, let's give a shout out to that Rocket Raccoon over there.
Woo!
My name is Sherry. I also go by Kiki. I'm a voice act for Logan, so it's pretty cool.
Clap!
Yay! Hi, I'm Brittany Ackerman. I do voice acting in the band, and I also draw. I did some art for Toucan LBM, that's why I'm here. So
just that one brief part.
I did the bust, the crystal bust, in the Sailor Moon. So yeah, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Diet Black Griffin. no. Hi, I'm Dwellstonator, also known as Thespio, and I am a frequent voice actor for Toucan's animations. You may know me as voicing Discord and Sailor Moon, Mage My Little Pony.
Oh, heck.
Who else would it be? But I also voiced Strong Bad and Homestar Meets My Little Pony, and my breakout role for him, I was the old mighty clown prince of crime, the Joker. So yeah, I'm a freaking voice actor for him, and it's working for him has been like some of my favorite projects to do ever. So, but enough about me. This is about him. So,
style of animation for what was cut out, and I'm pretty sure there's like more out there and all that stuff. So, yeah, and all that stuff. I didn't start animating till I'm around like 6th or 7th grade, and what I started doing was stop motion animation and baby steps, because every time I look back at those, it's nipped into an entire house. You know how like when you create like your first ever project and you look back, think to yourself, what was I thinking? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them saved. I remember making this one where it's like, who killed Big Bird?
Oh God, what?
I know, it's like basically what happened was like Elmo was on investigating like who killed Big Bird, and at the end it turned out to be like this green Play-Doh guy, and it's like no reason as to why he did it.
It's Gumbo.
Not Gumbo. No, it's like a literally green
Gumbo.
Play-Doh,
Don't you mean Gumby?
Gumby, yeah. And so I don't recommend watching it, even though I still have it, but it wasn't until like much years later until I realized that I can actually animate with Photoshop. Which, by the way, in case you guys don't know, I do animate with Photoshop, iMovie, and Adobe Premiere. I know with most cases people do animate with Flash, and people have convinced me to try to do so. I haven't tried it before. I'm pretty sure it must be easier than like just Photoshop. Because I could explain the whole process how I do my animation, but it'll take like 20 minutes or so. But I'll put it simply. Think like stop motion with like a frame by frame motion, but with saving like a Photoshop document. And it sounds time consuming, but hey, animation is time consuming overall, so.
John Delancey.
Yes. Yeah, John Delancey dramatic reading.
Well, so all bets are off.
Yeah.
So this is like it.
Yeah, we're talking the Lord of Chaos.
Right? I mean, like, Discord is basically just Q and Pony form.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, and that's marathon TNG, and she met Discord after seeing Q.
Yeah, so that seems to follow.
And then they happen to land him. Like,
right?
That just works.
Phew. What a day. I mean, seriously. So much happened on this day. I got to meet the voice actors, the show's writers. I got to get further acquainted with Toucan LDM, DeWilstonator, and many other bronies out there. Ooh. And I got to attend the dramatic reading with John Delancey. And to think, this whole thing all of this happened on day one. Day freaking one! That's what I call a great start. Excluding the day before the con started, which was Thursday. But we're not even halfway done yet. We still have day 2 and day 3, people. Day 2. Alright guys, we're starting day 2 of BABSCon. Halfway through the event. Still, what a day it was yesterday. I mean, seriously, I got to meet all the show actors and the show writers, and all on the first day. I'm still shocked that I was able to do that. In a single go, that is. But it was still awesome, and it was a great start to the convention, and as you can see, I'm not wearing my full cosplay this morning. I'm gonna go see if they're gonna show the new MLP episode from Season 8. And when that's over, I'll come back here and get fully dressed up in my cosplay. And yeah, this is my BABSCon shirt. You can also see that I got a button from internet user I Love Kim Possible a lot. And I helped donate to helping fight cancer. That's another thing I love about these conventions. They're very charitable, and you can meet people whom you've known online or seen videos of online and get to know them more. It was like that with Toucan LDM and DeWilstonator yesterday. And who knows what'll happen today. So let's get started.
Newton!
Yeah! Bill.
Next up, it is also his first time at BABSCon. He is the voice of Iron Will, Hoity-Toity Fancy Pants, and good old Rocket Raccoon on Guardians of the Galaxy, among many other things. He is the one and only Trevor Duvall!
Yeah! Iron Will!
Making her return to BABSCon for the first time since 2016, I believe. The voice of Starlight Glimmer, the voice of Barbie, the voice of so many people you love. She is Kelly Sheridan!
Woo!
Next up, one of our regulars. We have her here often because we love her and you love her. She's the voice of Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, and so.
Yay!
Andrea Lippman! Making his first appearance at BABSCon, the voice of Discord, Q from Star Trek, more roles than I can even shake a stick at, a very classy gentleman, Mr. John Delancey!
Yeah! Discord!
Okay, so question for Bill. You're the newcomer to this group.
I am.
How has it been integrating yourself with the My Little Pony cast and crew and getting to know everybody?
It's genuinely been amazing. Right?
Welcome to the herd.
It's genuinely been amazing. The cast and the crew, all the folks that work on the show, everybody I've met as a part of the show, have been so welcoming and lovely. It's one of those moments, and it sounds sappy, but I was actually talking to a friend of mine last night that when I hang out with the folks that do this show, it reminds me why I do what I do. It was sort of, it just feels right.
Aww.
Sure.
Welcome to the herd.
And what about you, Trevor? Now you...
Well, I was just announced as Claw on Lego Black Panther. I get to bust out my Johannesburg accent for that one. This one.
brother, I like the sound of that guy. That's awesome, my friend. That's right, my friend, my friend. That's right. You know, there's a guy that we work with who's South African named Henny. Back home, Henny Britain. They always said to me, Trevor, make certain, man, when you go down to Los Angeles, you always get your colorful socks. Because the girls down there, they like the colorful socks. So to this day, I wear colorful socks every day. It's all thanks to my South African friend Henny. Anyway, I get up to Vancouver as much as I can, but when I can't, I have to do it remotely, which is never as fun, but as long as it gets the job done, everything's fine.
Yeah, I only see them here at these conventions because I'm just, the few shows that I do are done in a booth, and there's the engineer, and then people disembodied speakers that I'm talking to in is it Vancouver? Yeah, I don't even know what they do. They could be on the move. So yes, this is the social part of the event.
Yeah, most people may not know this. You come to the conventions, you see a lot of these folks, and you get the feeling that they just spend all their days in a building together. It's not even true at all. A lot of the My Little Pony crew, like for example, the writers, some of the voice actors, etc. Don't even work in LA or Vancouver. They're all over the place. So yeah, a lot of at the conventions is one of the rare times they get to socialize. So that's why we're always pleased to bring as many of them to you as possible.
Yay!
That's really the important thing.
We're pleased too because voiceover can be so lonely.
It is flat and ruled by Celestia. I don't believe Christopher Columbus eat your heart out. It's not round. But that I just fart out. Oh, So, with this flatness, it is kind of strange. But just like the ponies, who were quite deranged. Come on, they walk with 4 legs, and they look so odd. But we keep going, they worship a false god. Oh, This is an odd philosophy, but it makes sense. Check out the Facebook, and they live in tents. They need to get better, and they keep on trying. They were taught properly. Come on, stop crying! Oh, What lies beyond the edge, but makes me mad? I don't know if there is anything, or even a dad. But we go exploring. We try our best. Keep on trying even harder. I don't believe the rest. Oh,
And that is our show.
Oh my God!
A shout out to the Shake Up for the keyboard, Wilsonator, Race Best, Silver Quill, Dusty Cat.
And our sponsor, WatchPony.com. Make sure to go to YouTube, WatchPony.com, and get yourself some fine deals.
Thank you all for joining us. You're the best. Love you all. Have a great con. We'll catch you guys around.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks,
with a card for the card game. Queen Solar Flare, Benevolent Magical Ruler. So this card, actually, somebody came and gave me that card, and it's only been put out by the artist. It's got a very nice gold frame and glass. Actually, that's plexi. So for the beautiful piece of artwork, how about 85 going once, 85 going twice. Sold $85. That gentleman right there.
Woo!
Stay careful. Somewhere. Oh, yeah. It's right here.
Well, that was another eventful day. I wouldn't consider it as good as day one, but it was still really fun, and there were a lot of cool panels, and got to hang out with a lot of great people, sang some great songs from the show. Yeah, that's apparently happened each year I've come to this convention. But not only that, I got to experience some cool stuff that I didn't usually do beforehand, mainly because I wasn't a sponsor of the convention. Yeah, that's right, guys. Yeah, this year I bought myself a sponsor badge, High Society, and that gave me access to panels and events that I usually wouldn't get otherwise, as well as opportunities like getting a chance to go into the autograph room before others, and it was amazing stuff. I apparently can't go wrong with this now that I've gotten it. But now we only have one more day of BABSCon, and it's going to be really sad to go through the end of it, but this convention's been a lot of fun. And come tomorrow, we're going to take on day 3 of BABSCon head on.
Day 3.
Here we are, the last day of the convention. Man, when I woke up this morning, I felt pretty sore and, well, not too terribly sore, don't worry, and my throat was a little scratchy, but not so much. Given what happened yesterday with the concert and all the singing and all the fun stuff, I'm not surprised, you know. And I'm not sure how active the con is going to be at this time of day. It's just past 10 o'clock. But we're still going to check it out. So let's do this, the final day of the con. I always don't like it when we come close to the end, because these cons are so fun. Hopefully I can come back next year, though. But enough about that. Let's get to it. Actually, it looks like we've got plenty of activity going on down here. Yeah. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, anyway. So let's join them.
Additionally, as you all know, we had IDW Comics artist Brenda Hickey, IDW comic writer Christina Rice, IDW comic colorist Heather Breckel, show writer, story editor, and executive producer Nicole Dubuque, voice actor Bill Newton, voice actor Trevor Duvall,
Iron Will.
And although these people couldn't be here for closing ceremonies, a big round of applause to Amy Keating-Rogers, Kelly Sheridan, and Andrea Libman.
Love those guys.
Agreed.
Let
And
it
a
shine
big
for
shout
the
out to
win.
the hardest working VIP relations department in the PonyCon business for keeping our guests of honor so happy so they can keep wanting to come back and see us. Excellent. Do you guys want to say anything? Do anything?
This is my first BABSCon, but I hope it's not my last. You guys were great, and hope to see you again.
Exactly what Travis said.
I want to thank you guys for welcoming me to the herd, and it was wonderful being here and meeting you all.
Thanks everyone for a third amazing year, and praise the sun!
Yeah!
This was my first PonyCon ever, so thank you for being so welcoming, and for the people that drew comics and drew Lord Tyrick for me. If you're in, thank you so much for making me feel so welcome.
This is my first BABSCon as well, so I just want to say thank you guys for being so open and so welcoming, and for making me and all the other guests feel so comfortable and at home here. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Another round of applause for our guests of honor.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of the show!
We had not one, but two winners tied for first place. Those two winners are Amber May and Shelby Sessler. We also have winners of our cosplay contest. While there were many fantastic entries and winners across many different categories, our Best in Show winners were Princess Squib cosplay with their Tempest Shadow and Storm King cosplays.
Oh my gosh. Those were great cosplays.
And now, I'd like to invite someone very special up on stage. You know, BABSCon, it's been great, but just like the United States, we pass on the torch. The chair can't be the chair every year. BABSCon has a tradition of passing it on. Passing on the torch of chair gives the con new life and new ideas. So I'd like to introduce you guys for the first time. The 2019 BABSCon chair, Sophie. So after many, many years and many, many denials, I'd like to actually bring my vice chair up onto the stage, Simon Wolf. Oh yeah, you know, there's this, every year we do this thing called theme, and I don't mean convention theatrics, I mean theme, which is kind of shapes the look and feel of our convention. And you know, it's about time. I think we need a little technology, a little cyber, maybe some cyberpunk, something like that.
Yes!
Anyway, I'll see you guys Easter weekend 2019. We'll be here.
Yeah!
And speaking of 2019, we don't have dates yet, but we do apparently have registration open. Boom!
Seriously?
Registration.babscon.com. Go there now, buy your tickets. If you'd like to volunteer, actually I don't think the volunteer link is up yet, but it will be. Volunteer.babscon.com will take you to all the 2019 goodness. Thank you so much. And with that, I turn it over.
One! Fire!
Excellent. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next year.
Well folks, with the closing ceremonies over, the Bay Area Brony Spectacular has once again come to an end. Oh my god, what a fantastic weekend this was. I kid you not when I say that I had a serious blast while going to this convention. It presented a lot of fun panels, great people to socialize with, got to make some new friends, get further acquainted with others, and not only that, but the sponsorship badge that I bought gave me a lot of opportunities that I never expected, such as getting to have more chances to meet the voice actors and gain early access to the panels. This was awesome. And speaking of, I'm thinking of getting one of these for every BABSCon I come back to in the future. Can't go wrong with an awesome opportunity like this. And speaking of opportunities, this con also gave me a chance to further get to know some of the community members of this fandom. And I'd like to give a special shout out to a couple of them, including but not limited to Toucan LDM, DeWolstonator, Looney Turtle, I Love Kim Possible a lot, and so many more. I'll be posting some posts on my Twitter acknowledging others. I'd also like to give a shout out to the voice actors Andrea Lindman, John Delancey, Kelly Sheridan, Bill Newton, and Trevor Duvall for bringing their awesomeness to this convention. Definitely can't go wrong with those guys. And finally, I especially want to thank the staff and volunteers of this convention for once again making it a very special event of the year. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll be sure to come back next year. I'm looking forward to what you have in store till then. For the time being though, from San Francisco and BABSCon, this is Kyle Grove signing off and wishing you all a wonderful rest of the year. Thanks for watching. And Hakuna Matata.